Better be good.
So, ever since I was a young boy, the story of Little Bunny Foo-Foo has always really intrigued me. It's always resonated with me, and it's because I feel like there's always something that was left out. There's a part of the story that wasn't being told to us. So I've dedicated my life to figuring out what really happened to Little Bunny Foo-Foo, and I'm here to share that with you guys today. The bulk of the story stays just about the same. Little Bunny Foo-Foo was one day hopping through the forest, scooping up field mice and bopping them on the head. This isn't the nicest thing to do to little field mice. So this good fairy who just watches over this woods, she descends down from the heavens. Her name's Barbara. Barbara descends down from the heavens, and she tells Little Bunny Foo-Foo something along the lines of, Little Bunny Foo-Foo, if I see you scooping up any more field mice and bop on the head anymore, I'm going to turn you into a goon.
A what?
A goon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know a goob, and I thought you said a goob, and I was taking it offensively. But a goon is fine.
The goon was the threat, but then Barbara gets note that a raccoon just pulled a knife on a squirrel across the river, so she has to go deal with that situation. So very taken aback by this yelling, Little Bunny Foo-Foo is somewhat stunned and goes back to his house to rest for the next day. The next day, however, Little Bunny Foo-Foo again starts hopping through the forest and sees a field mouse on the ground, and he scoops him up and bops him right on the head. Barbara's sick of this. Barbara's watching over from the heavens. She's fed up. Barbara descends down again and looks at Little Bunny Foo-Foo right in the eyes and says, Little Bunny Foo-Foo, what did I tell you about scooping up those field mice and bop them on the head? I told you not to scoop up any more field mice and bop them on the head, so now I'm going to turn you into a goon. The good fairy then attempts to turn Little Bunny Foo-Foo into a goon. However, Little Bunny Foo-Foo's body has a horrific reaction to this process of transitioning into a goon and dies a slow and painful death. All of his organs shut down, and he dies. Barbara does not know how to deal with this situation, so she just goes back to her headquarters like nothing had happened. The raccoon that did see the knife, the raccoon that pulled the knife on the chipmunk, the past day does stumble upon Little Bunny Foo-Foo and immediately reports it to the police. Barbara had a body camera on because it's now regulation to have a body camera on when you're dealing with this sorts of situation. So that is taken, and Barbara is sent to trial. After a lengthy and difficult trial, Barbara is actually acquitted for the murder of Little Bunny Foo-Foo. Now, what Barbara failed to learn about Little Bunny Foo-Foo was at a young age he was in a terrible car accident and suffered a traumatic brain injury, resulting in Little Bunny Foo-Foo having horrible memory loss. He cannot remember anything from the days prior unless he has his mother there with him to help recall what happened the day before. And since Little Bunny Foo-Foo went out in the forest without his mom, he wasn't able to remember what Barbara had told him the day before about bopping the field mice on the head. So because of this memory loss, he couldn't remember the warnings, and Barbara failed to learn this about Little Bunny Foo-Foo, and that tragic death had occurred because Barbara was not able to learn and consider other people's situations and cater around that. Instead, she was quick to judge about Little Bunny Foo-Foo and thought he was just flat out rude for bopping these field mice on the head. Barbara now dedicates her life going to all the schools in the woods, teaching them about acceptance of others and how to treat others, learn about other situations before you are quick to judge. And I hope that if Barbara was here today to tell you this, that she would be proud of the story that I'm telling you.